Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Waking busy. Hey, bro. Request a mic. I know it's your first time. Request a mic, bro. And I'm gonna pull you up. There you go. What's happening, bro?
Yo,
this, this this your first time doing this shit, ain't it?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this right here is the wake and bake. We had this shit every Thursday, man, and it's me, Too Cold. You gonna find out who Too Cold is. She like the legend. She like the legendary host. Like I met her. Remember I was telling you in November. I met some people. She was the person who I met, and like we basically made our own wave on XRPL. Like we the niggas of this shit.
yeah.
Yeah, we the niggas. She from California. We got folks from California. Glow. Yeah, yeah. But we call ourselves the XRPL rejects and shit, man. You gon'
Your following, right? I've been going through your following, right?
yeah,
I know you PR and Lemmy, bro.
yeah,
I see
yeah.
a whole bunch of more folk like that. I just been following them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you,
Mm-hmm.
you, you, you. I'm actually proud of what you're doing, bro. You probably like the first nigga I met that really that I met that I didn't know and took
Nah,
this shit and ran with it.
nah, for real, bro. It was a blessing, bro. You don't even know I'm on the side of the highway praying, like. And you show up, so I'm like, oh yeah, this something for real.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So
So
like
I believe in signs, so that was a sign for me.
facts, like the way that we linked up was just it was some beautiful shit.
Right now, for real, the fact that you said shit, I might as well go ahead and turn it on. You just turned it on, you feel me? The water came up,
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So you good, man? How everything going with you?
Everything going good, bro. I'm good, I'm straight. What
For,
about you, my boy?
Man, likewise, I had just came from out of town, so I'm really just getting back in the groove of things and shit. That's your
Yeah,
email. That's your email on your phone, right?
yeah, it is. No,
I,
no, 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 no. That's one of my emails, my main email. I'm gonna send you my main email.
yeah, send it to me so I can I'll start looking at some songs to send to you, and then I'll try to start recording some new shit to send to you too.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, but so shit, man. We more people gonna fall in the room soon. Like the show really start at 2, but I'm on time today, so I was just like, shit. Let me go ahead and
Already
get
knowing.
get get you in here so we can start chopping shit up. But
Right.
so you got any questions, any shit like that? Like, cause when the homeboy from Sonar Muse come in here, like you can definitely ask him too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna introduce you to him, and then we see what we can get going for you and shit like that. You there? Yo yo yo, Two Face. Go ahead and get some music going in the meantime. In between time.
XLS 20, NFT, frenzy, digital cash, no more dollars, 5s, 10s, and 20s. XRP, let me look at the speed, low on the fees, don't give them your keys, we're monetizing, they about to envy.
XLS 14, that's a minor, too young to fuck with this time, and mature as XLS 20, looking much finer, got the right features. XRPL devs are great designers, got royalties embedded, so no need for smart contracts. When a trade is done, there's no need for contact. Different flags, yeah, we got that. Collectibles, yeah, we got that. Sophisticated format, we might need a top hat. The amendment, you can't stop that. Music, NFTs, Sona Muse, we finna rock that. The standard is here and we gonna be the best. Clio bringing extra features to the main net. The community is ready, marketplaces better get set. Save the best for last, cause we always doing tests. And shout out to David Schwartz, gotta show him some respect. Got that dog in him like a canine in his chest. A year after the proposal, we feeling really blessed. Metadata getting stored on IPFS. If not, we ain't impressed. You get whatever you want on request. This was a great journey, like a night on a quest. And Ethereum is too weak, over 80%. We gotta wait 2 weeks till we see it get amended. This feels just like a movie. Now it's time
XLS
for
20,
action.
NFT, frenzy, digital cash, no more dollars, 5s, 10s, and 20s. XRP, let me look at the speed, low on the fees, don't give them your keys, we're monetizing, they about to envy. XLS 14 is defeated, cause XLS 20 is completed. It's like a newborn coming out the fetus. I'm not religious, but it's like the second coming of Jesus. I'm in the Garden of Eden, better believe I'm eating. If I saw the coins I made for a song, I'm still gonna make a killing. You'll probably catch me in Sweden, Stockholm with nudies. This Lemon Tea is a newbie. On HGB I got cooties, I'm gonna blow it like Hootie. Ooh, like I'm with the No Limit crew. Master P, NFTs, XLS 20, it grew. Bridge with ISO 22, environmentally friendly. I'm in it with Tezos for some time. Ethereum was on my mind. Gas fees was like a tax. Cut my funds just like an axe. Blood, sweat, and tears, dog. I swear a nigga broke his back. Now we gotta bring it back to XRP. Triangular trap the wave. XLS 20, dog. I'm hitting on it every day. It's on our Muse marketplace. You gotta give me a play. Crushing diamonds in your face. We helping the human race. And how could I be racist, dog? I'm just a black man in this space with too cold coin pimping. And shout out to Crypto Jace. Kamikaze Killer Strider. Y'all knowing that that's my ace. XLS 20, good times. We about to celebrate. XLS 20, NFT, frenzy, digital cash, no more dollars, 5s, 10s, and 20s. XRP, let me look at the speed, low on the fees, don't give them your keys, we're monetizing, they about to envy. XLS 20, NFT, frenzy, digital cash, no more dollars, 5s, 10s, and 20s. XRP, let me look at the speed, low on the fees, don't give them your keys, we're monetizing, they about to envy.
hold up. We having some technical difficulties or what?
Is in the world. Living fast like XRP. My life is an NFT. 3T, blockchain P. 3 to 5 seconds with the speed. Ripple top 5,000 companies in the world while you Twitter browsing. We the highest blockchain in the mountain. XRP drip coming out my fountain. So keep your mouth sealed when monetizing is real. Power remittances in Japan, partnerships in Thailand. I'ma reject on this XRPL. Shout out Trizzy the guy with neighborhood tales.
Neighborhood tales, now we taking over. Was drinking quarter waters, now I'm making.
Living life fast like it's no tomorrow. But when my tears forget all my sorrow.
Time and time again, I'm just here to win. More than bills can't be where all my money spent. See my moves, now they all become a new trend. Came from a hooligan, Trizzy, they're gonna be schooling them. Smarter than a mug, but I'm a fool with the pen. Had to leave the block, now I can't fool with the pen. A shark tank, either way with the fish, I'ma swim. Me and Lemmy with the XRP tokens, we fishing the man.
Living fast like XRP. My life is an NFT. 3T, blockchain P. 3 to 5 seconds with the speed.
Man, Lemmy, I'm tired of talking to these newbie stupid motherfuckers, man. Hey, if you wanna get rich, you need to fuck my bitch. Hey, what's up? This X-rated, aka coin pimping, aka your mama's motherfucking favorite troll. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't even, I ain't even gonna talk about Ethereum, but let's go on some ISO 20022 shit. You know, my main bitch is XRP, my other bitch after that is XLM, then comes Algorand, then come motherfucking XDC and IOTA, man. Like, I keep all them bitches in one house. A motherfucker called the Nano Ledger, man. Y'all stupid motherfuckers, y'all need to get with it. Cause y'all motherfuckers gonna get left behind, fucking around, fucking with dollars and shit like that. Y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to have no assets. Y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to have no digital assets. Y'all motherfuckers trying to stay broke, man. Hey, if you wanna stay broke, man, fuck with dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with dollars if you wanna stay broke. You trying to get rich, you need to fuck my bitch. Easy, early, motherfucking X-rated, aka coin pimping, aka your mama's motherfucking favorite troll. I'm out, bitch.
Living fast like XRP. My life is an NFT. 3T, blockchain P. 3 to 5 seconds with the speed.
Triangular traps,
Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, two cold kamikaze.
What's up? It's the Wake and Bake. Too Cold and Gorilla Jake. Let me and Kamikaze bringing the vibes. So pull up, cause we live.
yeah. An OG, smoking OG. I crush it down, break it up, roll it and smoke it slowly. The organic grown trees, a puff of that good weed. Could put you on a vibe that can make for good stories. Go ahead and proceed to pass the joint and don't forget to play some music. It will stimulate the mind once you get into it. We can talk about it if you're into it. That's on me, let me and Too Cold get into it. We all about the music, we all about the movement. Creating a new movement, all about the vibes and there's nothing to it. Legendary status is where we at. Music is therapy, so just relax. Triple dose of the music facts. No side effects, you know where it's at.
Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, two cold kamikaze. Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, two cold kamikaze. We the ball like Pearl Harbor, Coach Carter. Crypto Jace, X-rated, we grind harder. Then the clips, Lil Wayne and Dre. XRP a reject, they can't relate. Family matters, they used to call me Steve Urkel with my suspenders on. In my buck tee, sober new to shout it, I was buck weed. Blood type diet, guess I'm a little farmer. Big farmer, still killing off the masses. Wake and bake, every episode a classic. I prefer real body over a plastic. Sonar Muse, we been triangular trapping. Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, two cold kamikaze. Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, two cold kamikaze.
You know, so this is a huge milestone, man. Like next week is gonna be our anniversary, really.
For sure. So yeah, if y'all ain't doing nothing next week, pull up on us next week. That's our 1 year anniversary, man. Wake and bake. We've been learning a lot. We've been chopping it up about a lot of shit in here. You know what I'm saying? So you know, y'all know how we do, man. Let's get it. We gonna make that 1 year anniversary show lit. But you know, me and Kamikaze, we chop it up as we usually do about what's going on in the game, and we uncovered a huge milestone in, you know, just our efforts to be students of the game, you know, life outside the mainstream world of hip hop, even though that's what niggas is looking up to, and it's still the standard and shit. But we came across some deep information and we just thought we should share it with y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's the Kamikaze, you want to talk about it? Because you brought it to my attention first, so I feel like you'll be able to articulate it well, and I'll be able to piggyback off of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. First and foremost, I would like to say condolences to Too Cold and her family, you know, for their loss. She can't be here because she's focused on her family right now, so she hasn't been making spaces, hosting spaces like she usually does. So gotta send some love to her first and foremost before we can start the space off. But yeah, it's all love. It's all love from the XRPL family.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, for this space, like, yo, man, like last week on Saturday, just found some crazy information when I was like just exploring the internet and came across something called the rap conspiracy iceberg. You know how there is like the conspiracy iceberg, really, but there's one for rap, and it has a whole lot of deep things inside, like things I didn't even know about the music industry too. So apparently there's something called and it's like probably like in the second layer of the iceberg is something called rap.mp3, which is about it's about like a song which consists of an actual murder, and it's used to like kind of hypnotize people into being suicidal, or let me not use that word. I would say self-deletion. That's a better word. I don't want to use like crazy words now during spaces and stuff, but self-deletion, like self-deletion or any homicides. So what they do nowadays is they kind of use that MP3 and they sample it and put it behind the music, which kind of entices people to, be more violent. And they use it in rap most of the time. So there's something called a rap sigil, where the rule is that you would have to make a song where a murder had happened, or where a murder victim passed on. So you record a song where they got murdered, and then you make that song, you rap on it, then you release that song to the public. But we do have a video that explains it a bit better. It's a TikTok, so let me play it whenever he's ready. But yeah, that's basically what it is. And then there's more about it. There's really more into it when it comes to the dark side of rap music, and even music in general, because even other hits in the music industry have used this rap.mp3 in their songs. It's just a sample, so like we can't even hear it unless you actually listen deeply. So yeah, I don't know if you want to play that, Lemmy, but yeah, that's basically what it is.
I love to play it, but it's like whatever's on my Telegram right now, I'm not able to hear anything. So is there? You said it's a TikTok. Damn. If you can shoot the TikTok link to me, maybe I could put it on my browser, because it seems like whatever I'm playing off of Telegram right now is not cooperating with my connection, right? With my mixer. It's not routing into my mixer.
All right, bet. Hold up.
All right. Yeah, but to piggyback off what he was saying, man, like, if you into the dark side of the industry, and we all see it as artists. We see in hip hop a lot of rappers being murdered, a lot of unexpected and crazy deaths going on behind people's publishing and masters and shit like that. And we all come up with our conspiracy theories, and when we use the word conspiracy theories in this room, we don't look at it as a negative connotation, because if you look in the dictionary, conspiracy theory doesn't have the word liar in it, but everybody wants to tie conspiracy theory to a lie. They want to be like, oh, you just came up with that shit. You don't know shit. Like, but at the end of it, but if you really think about it, you just using your mind. You're critically thinking, and you're not putting yourself in a box. So that's what a conspiracy theorist does. They're thinking outside the box. They're putting shit together, and they're trying to free themselves from what's going on out here. So with that being said, Kamikaze just sent me the link. Let me see if I can pull it up on this browser and let's get the discussion going. And with this rap MP3 and the paperwork and everything that's on it, 40% of that shit validated a lot of the investigations that I've been conducting for the past couple years on just certain shit, like just trying to figure out what the fuck is really going on in this game that we grew up to love, and and it basically been affecting us in and out, and the world, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's exhilarating to find the information, but then it's like, damn, where do I go from here? Because I want to grow, you know what I'm saying? And this is some shit.
Is this the most demonic song on the
shit.
internet?
That is working. It's working.
His theory.
That shit just cut me off. So
yes.
let me play that shit.
Is
real
this
quick.
the most demonic?
This the rap sigil video. So if you guys on the YouTube, come fuck with me on the YouTube. It's gonna be in video mode on the YouTube, or we could just kick it here on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. This the video that Kamikaze sent through. So Kamikaze, just send me the links to everything moving forward so I could put it on the browser.
Is this the most demonic song on the internet? This theory says yes. The song in question is called Rap.mp3. This conspiracy theory is part of something called the hip-hop conspiracy iceberg. Basically, the most well-known and cute conspiracy theories are at the top, and the most deepest, darkest, and most disturbing conspiracy theories are at the bottom. And Rap.mp3 is at the very depths of this iceberg. Now, there is very little information about Rap.mp3. In fact, when you go to Urban Dictionary, there are a few theories that are associated with it, but only one is correct. And even if you go to YouTube or Twitter or Google, this is what you come up with. They don't want you to know the truth, but that's why I'm here. So Rap.mp3 is a music file that was found on a missing teenager's phone. This music file was said to induce subliminal messages and thoughts of, well, self-harm. It is said that the negative energy is created when a song is created in the same room as a murder victim. Murder victims are present during the recording of these songs, and even in some cases, people are murdered while the song is being recorded. This type of music is otherwise known as a Memphis rap sigil. So this process that originated in the Memphis underground rap scene is actually like this. You murder somebody, record it, chop it up into audio sample, return to the murder scene, rap with your buddies over the murder beat, put it in a mixtape, and the sigil is created. A sigil is an inscribed or painted symbol considered to have magical power. In this case, the song has demonic power because of the murder victims. So after the song is released, every time you listen to the song, you are charging and energizing the demonic energy. And it is said that the song Rap.mp3 is used as a sample in every popular song you have heard. Don't believe me? Fine, but listen to this. When I typed in Rap.mp3 on YouTube, the song from DaBaby came up. You know, one with 31 million views. More songs popped up, like Tom McDonald's cloned rappers with 4.9 million views, and Kanye West's newly released song, Heaven and Hell. I mean, guys, this is crazy. And the hip-hop group 3 6 Mafia, the group that came from Tennessee, is actually well known for creating popular rap sigils. Look, I could talk about this all day, but now I'm going to let you listen to a song that has this sample in it. Are you ready? Is this the most demonic song?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, that's the video right there. Anybody want, man, so shit. You know, I didn't see this whole thing, Kamikaze. I just seen half of this shit. So like the second half was like, whoa, like, yeah, this shit. It looked like Memphis is in on this shit. Look, this look like
Yeah, for sure.
this look like the shit that got Young Dolph it's like shit that got Young Dolph knocked off, and anybody from Memphis right now, you know what I'm saying? Like they on it's we gotta stay tuned, bro. Like this is real, bro.
Yeah, man, and to just to carry on, the reason why we came up with this topic is to piggyback off what we were speaking on last week with Crypto Jakes. Crypto Jakes is the reason why Gorilla Jakes is the reason why we actually are having this. We just piggyback off that and speaking on the energies that came from that song and what Lil Uzi Vert is about. So yeah, man, like it's crazy that like this is what they doing to us in rap and hip hop, because of course hip hop is a new rock and roll. It's one of the biggest genres in the world right now. It's the most popping, so they have to find a way to control the masses in a way. So it kind of makes sense why they have all of this. So gotta be careful with what you put in your ears now. Like it kind of changed my whole dynamic of rap and how I view rap music now. So it's making me really, really selective on the artists I listen to now, because you can't really trust anybody. You can't trust any other music that you're listening to. Like your favorite song, one of your favorite artists could be using this as well, and you may never know unless you pay close attention to how you feel when you're listening to that music. That's something you should pay attention to, how you feel when you're listening to the music, because it's all about the energies that you have. Because I won't lie, I feel like the 21 Savage and Drake album kind of has this kind of vibe to it, because like I get this kind of energy, like damn, they speaking about this murdering and all of that, and it's catchy. It's catchy, and it makes you bop your head, but like it's like damn, really, why am I bopping my head to this kind of music, really? So yeah, that's crazy. But as we go into this, I would want us to like speak on all the different conspiracies within this iceberg. Like maybe just let you guys know about some of the conspiracies that are out there.
Facts, and yeah, just to piggyback off what you're saying, it's not only to control the masses, but look at hip hop and what it's comprised of. Look who's running it. Like it's nothing but young black people that are talented running the game. So it's like, why does it have to be the most dysfunctional and messed up genre as far as when it comes to the dark side of things? It's like a lot of blood being shed for no particular reason, and in a way it's allowing them to control the narrative, because people are living in fear, but at the same time they living on the edge, and they committing these heinous acts. I wouldn't even say murder, it's just heinous acts, you know what I'm saying? Like and I have the iceberg up, so this thing has topics from Wu-Tang FBI files to Gucci Man dying in prison to Tupac living with Navajos.
No-fi beats, mind control. There's Big Pharma mumble rap, which is something I want to speak on, like Big Pharma mumble rap. Then there's Biggie. This one's crazy though. Biggie predicted 9/11. Then there's what is it?
Kanye faked the car crash.
Man.
Yeah.
It's
Drake blowjob.
Hey. Yo, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, there's so much in here that, like, if we speak about this stuff, we might just get you know,
we might get
shadow
canceled.
banned in some way. We might get shadow banned, you know, but there's some that are obvious, you know, like Lil Wayne molested, the Eminem ESPN glitch, Mac Miller sacrifice, Gucci Mane, like what Lemmy said. You said Gucci Mane died in prison. Yeah, curse of the bass god, Lil B. Yeah, the Rihanna, Rain Man, Entity. There's a lot, but Brain Entertainment Beats. But the one that I want to speak on is the Big Pharma mumble rap, since it kind of ties in with the theme song of the show.
Facts.
And I kind of do think that's facts, like what they doing, you know, like really Big Pharma could be endorsing this whole drug movement in the rap game right now. They could be the ones saying, hey, you guys should be speaking about perks and sipping lean and promoting artists taking these things on the regular. Cause like, where did it really come from that it's so cool to be sipping lean and popping pills, taking Xans, taking perks, you know, doing all of that stuff? Really, where did that come from?
So
where did that come from? And now, like, let me brought this to my attention that hey, now they commercializing marijuana. They putting it into they're making all these dispensaries, and now it's not even organic weed. We now have all these high grade stuff. They call it like all these crazy names for the high grade weed, and it's no longer organic, because like the mid-range weed is really what we used to, but now we have all these terps, the weeds with the terps in it that looks good, that smells good, all of these kind of things. So that's crazy what we seeing in real time. But so I do believe in this conspiracy, quote unquote, that Big Pharma is really endorsing this whole drug movement in rap.
Nah, it's facts. So like you asking where it came from, and you know DJ Screw was the pioneer of, you know, the screwed up beats in Texas and all of that, and slowing down the beat. And you know, everybody sipping lean, but when them dudes was rapping though, it wasn't mumbles. They were getting their syllables out. You could hear what was being said. All they did was like slow that shit up, because you know the drink slowed you up. So it was like that was their vibe, that was their wave. I'm gonna blame the quote unquote mumble rap. I'm gonna blame it on. I think I'm gonna have to blame it on Future, bro. I'm gonna have to blame it on Future, bro, cause like he can't. And I love Future first and foremost, but he came in the game on the Dirty Sprite shit. He reinvented, and Lil Wayne was on that shit too. But Lil Wayne was getting his words out. Lil Wayne was respecting the game. He was the hottest rapper in the game, on lean, sipping the lean. Making all of these mixtapes, they were still saying he was the best rapper alive. But then Future came, and then, you know, it was like a wave where I guess niggas was freestyling. I don't know if they was freestyling. They wasn't getting their words all the way out, but it was still hot, so we was giving it a pass. But then it just metamorphosized into something where it don't really make sense. It's like, what are we listening to? What where's the music going? You know what I'm saying? And then the drugs, like the KOD wave with J. Cole, Kids on Drugs type wave, where young rappers is dying off Xans and, you know, perks, and, you know, ODing off drugs and shit, and, you know, crashing, you know, driving while under lean and crashing, and, you know, losing their lives and shit like that. So you know, it's and motherfuckers is become addicted to this shit. Like, it's like niggas don't even smoke weed no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't even smoke weed no more. They trying all these recreational drugs and it's killing them, you know? So and the pharmacies is cashing out off this shit. Nobody's saying nothing. So it and then the mental illness. Not even to speak of mental illness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the weed is getting laced. Drugs is laced. You know, I got a brother going through that shit right now. I got a younger brother going through that shit right now. His weed was laced. You know what I'm saying? These young niggas trying out different type of recreational drugs, and we grew up on weed. We was smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will laugh at you now if you say you smoke mid, but mid is like the organic form of weed. the high frequency and gas packs and loud packs, they spraying our shit. They spraying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just gotta be careful, man. Like it's a war. It's a war. I be wearing army fatigues every goddamn day now. My wife be asking me why I wear my army fatigues. I be like, man, it's a fucking war outside. Like it's a war on drugs. It's a war on the food. It's a war on my mind. Nigga, I'm wearing this shit every damn day, every chance I get. I'm a real soldier out here. They not even shooting guns like we think they is. They ain't shooting shit no more like that. That shit is fake. So it's real, man.
Yeah, and this kind of ties in with you know, the whole reason why some rappers now when they're in the game, after some time they just turn around and then start becoming more religious because maybe they experience something deep in the rap game. Though you know, like DMX, for example, there's one here in the iceberg that says DMX Demon. So he was more religious. He became more in tune with the highest power out there, and he became more religious during his time. And we see that a lot. We see that a lot with Mace. We saw that with Malice, or he changed the name to No Malice, and that's how it goes, you know. So there's something that affects these people that makes them, that they see in the music industry, that makes them just change their minds and go a different direction, because they can't handle all of this craziness that they see. And just a disclaimer again, I just feel like this episode is gonna be one of those really, really deep ones, and yeah, we just gotta have a disclaimer with this one that you can't be listening to this too loud at work if you're at work. But we're gonna have some vibes, you know, so like you just gotta be careful about this one. And since the man of the hour is here, like Gorilla Jakes, you the reason why we brought this episode up is because of last week with Lil Uzi Vert, man. You just brought a whole can of worms. You opened up a can of worms for us. Like we now seeing a whole deeper aspect of the rap game, like from everything. So it like after that space, me and Lemmy were jamming that track like crazy. Like we were saying like, yo, this song is too bumpy. Like I Just Wanna Rock is too bumpy. We jamming it. I had to jam it Friday when I woke up. First thing, I was like, damn, this is hypey. Like it. I played it when I was working out. I was like, damn, nah, I can't be listening to this. Why am I listening to this song? But it's super catchy, you know. But back to the topic. Like that's how I feel with most of these artists. They get back on some religious tip after some time. Like Orlando Brown, even.
I
like,
told
even
you it's the perfect workout record. What's up, man? So we running it back?
Nah, we ain't running. Hell nah. Hell nah.
No. No, we're not playing that kind of stuff.
Hey, the streak is over. The streak is over. Remember? Day before yesterday, bro. That shit dead.
We gonna start a new one tonight, though.
That shit dead. For sure. I see y'all niggas though, but nah, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused on the topic.
Yeah, you know, so like, do you do you think that there is a tie in with you know, artists getting so super religious after like being deeper in the game? You know, they have a change of heart after some time, because I think there are more artists, but I can't think of many right now that have done that just change their ways. And there are some here in South Africa that have done that. Like there was one that used to be a rapper and he just then turned into a pastor. He now, you know, is more religious, because, you know, they get into this in this industry, they get caught up in the fast life with drugs and everything, and then like they get drugged heavily because of what they see, and then it gets real heavy.
Yo, I didn't mean to cut you off, Kamikaze, but Uzi Vert, yo, he do got a demonic swag to him. Real drop.
Speaking of that, that's a segue. That's a segue for me to do. I know what you want me to do, Kamikaze. I got it.
Exactly. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Let's go. Let's see that video, my boy.
So speaking of that shit, if you look at the top, if you look in the Jumbotron, you're gonna see what I'm gonna play shortly. If you want to go ahead and get a head start and watch it, you can. But you know, it's Lil Uzi Vert performing "I Just Want to Rock" in front of I guess probably a sold out crowd. And if you look at his attire, and if you look at the way he's moving, it embodies exactly what Gorilla Jakes is saying.
Yeah, and look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, man. And look at the background. Like he has like crazy religious stuff. But like I said last week, if you say his name fast, you'll know what it means. Say his name fast, Lil Uzi Vert. Say it fast, and you'll know who he's basically trying to say he is.
Facts. So yeah, and we'll get into that shortly too. You guys keep your eyes on the Jumbotron. We're gonna play some of these videos.
Yeah, it's some wild shit.
Yeah. So let me.
You know,
yo, this is worse.
Yeah. I'm finna play that shit.
One day, 8888888.
My man got the Edward Scissorhands look. More red on. It's crazy.
Alright, here you go.
Sped up is Lucifer. Lil Uzi. Bro, Lil Uzi Vert sped up is Lucifer.
Lil Uzi Vert means he's pointing a little Uzi vertically, which means he's shooting at the sky, which means he is actually trying to kill God. But yet we know bullets don't go high enough to kill God. And that's why he got signed by Wiz Khalifa, a rapper that's known for getting high. Wiz Khalifa is going to get Lil Uzi Vert high enough to kill God. Now, God created everything out of what? Matter. Everything in the world is made out of matter. And Lil Uzi is promoting it do not matter. He is trying to stop matter itself, which means he is trying to put an end to everything that exists. What the?
Y'all need to listen. He reaching, bro.
Nah, he ain't. Nah, son, he's not.
Nah, gosh. I wish Jakes actually was here to hear about Rap.mp3 so he knows why we saying these things, man. You gotta understand that Lil Uzi Vert said with EXO Tour Life when he was performing that, he said everybody's going to hell because everybody who heard EXO Tour Life, they already going to hell. He's like, yo, you've heard this song a million times. You know, you already here. We all going to hell. So he had to change his whole image because Jay-Z told him like, yo, stop talking about demons. Rather speak about aliens instead, which is kind of the same thing. They synonymous in a way, but they told him like, stop doing that stuff because you're gonna scare the people. Rather just speak about aliens. And that's when he made his album, Love is Rage 2, and he was more on the alien vibe on that one. So now he's back on this stuff. He's back on this evil, demonic shit, you know, like with this performance that he had. But if you Google rap, or Lemmy can just send you the link to the TikTok about rap.
I'm going to play it. No. I'm going to play that shit one more time. Because Gorilla Jakes.
They're going off the deep end. Hey, boy.
Gorilla Jakes, if you take a look at our space right now, you in the middle of our flat earth. You splitting this shit. You the reason you split this shit. You gonna get this work, motherfucker. You gonna get this work. You been in the gym too fucking much. You opened our shit up, man. You that strong. Pause. Hey, chill. Jadakiss said a real nigga shouldn't have to say no homo, man. What's up?
Hey, I'm about to leave.
Okay, cool.
Bye. Thank you so much for letting me.
All right, later. Yeah, later. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, all right?
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. I had a
She sound like a little baddie up in there.
Chill. Hey, man, that's family, bro. Chill.
All love, fam. You know?
This nigga X-rated hell, boy. All right. Let me play this video real quick. X-rated you hell.
Is this the most demonic song on the internet? This theory says yes. The song in question is called Rap.mp3. This conspiracy theory is part of something called the hip-hop conspiracy iceberg. Basically, the most well-known and cute conspiracy theories are at the top, and the most deepest, darkest, and most disturbing conspiracy theories are at the bottom. And Rap.mp3 is at the very depths of this iceberg. Now, there is very little information about Rap.mp3. In fact, when you go to Urban Dictionary, there are a few theories that are associated with it, but only one is correct. And even if you go to YouTube or Twitter or Google, this is what you come up with. They don't want you to know the truth, but that's why I'm here. So Rap.mp3 is a music file that was found on a missing teenager's phone. This music file was said to induce subliminal messages and thoughts of, well, self-harm. It is said that the negative energy is created when a song is created in the same room as a murder victim. Murder victims are present during the recording of these songs, and even in some cases, people are murdered while the song is being recorded. This type of music is otherwise known as a Memphis rap sigil. So this process that originated in the Memphis underground rap scene is actually like this. You murder somebody, record it, chop it up in the audio sample, return to the murder scene, rap with your buddies over the murder beat, put it in a mixtape, and the sigil is created. A sigil is an inscribed or painted symbol considered to have magical power. In this case, the song has demonic power because of the murder victims. So after the song is released, every time you listen to the song, you are charging and energizing the demonic energy. And it is said that the song Rap.mp3 is used as a sample in every popular song you have heard. Don't believe me? Fine, but listen to this. When I typed in Rap.mp3 on YouTube, the song from DaBaby came up. You know, one with 31 million views. More songs popped up, like Tom McDonald's cloned rappers with 4.9 million views, and Kanye West's newly released song, Heaven and Hell. I mean, guys, this is crazy. And the hip-hop group 3 6 Mafia, the group that came from Tennessee, is actually well known for creating popular rap sigils. Look, I could talk about this all day, but now I'm going to let you listen to a song that has this sample in it. Are you ready?
Yeah. So we got more for you if you wanna hear Gorilla Jakes. We got some topics on the iceberg. We can send it. We can also send it to you behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. It's deep.
It's real. It's real, man. Like, it's really real. It's really real. Like, it's no joke. Like, of course, look how hip hop just changed over the years, from it being just having fun and rapping about serious stuff, and then getting to like this whole gangster rap stuff. They had a whole agenda, and there are videos speaking about like the meetings that they had, these executives. That's why a lot of rappers go to jail, because they basically promoting this kind of stuff. They promoting that rappers rap about these heavy stuff. There's so many conspiracies about this, and it gets real deep. Like, this iceberg gets real deep. But Rap.mp3 is like one of the key points when it comes to this rap game, man.
So what's the overall agenda?
Read the iceberg. Read the topics off the iceberg to him, bro.
Oh, okay. Let's start with some easy.
It's a whole bunch of
from highest to lowest, right? We'll start from highest to lowest, right? They said the easy ones is there's the B.O.B. Bob Flat Earth Society, Eminem replaced, Drake is an industry plant, Vlad TV is an FBI. Then as we go lower, there's Suge Knight, AIDS Needle, Gucci Mane died in prison, Eminem, ESPN glitch. Then we go lower to another deeper level, Illuminati killed Nipsey Hussle, Death Row serial killings, Donda West murder. Then we go lower, there is Lil Wayne molested, CIA drill vibrations, Lord Infamous heart attack gun, Nicki Minaj doesn't exist. A lower level, there's Birdman murders, Lil Uzi Hell concerts, which is what we just saw now. J Electronica Rothschild, Ice Cube is QAnon. And then we go lower, XX Tentacion prophecies, reptilian handlers, Sasha Fierce possessions. There was this rumor that we had back in the day where people were saying Sierra has a dick. So there's this that says Sierra has a huge dick. There's
yeah, they used to say that shit.
Prodigy, Egg Death, Illuminati Ball, Cameron cured AIDS. Next we go lower. Drake killed Triple X. NWA serves NWO. Picasso Baby Spirit Cooking. Then we go to the lowest level, which has deep web murder samples. 50 Cent shot himself. All rappers are gay. And Beyonce stem cell project.
Hey, what's the blip? Oh shit, you talked about Beyonce and his mic went out.
Oh shit. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so yeah, we'll send you this. We'll send you this list, Triple X. But yeah, that's really how it is, bro. Like, it's deep. It really gets that deep, bro. And there's a whole lot of topics, but those are just some of the ones that catch my attention. And like, Yeah, this rap game, they really tried to do a whole lot. Then of course this big pharma mumble rap. Big Pharma's in the one that's basically promoting and sponsoring these mumble rappers to speak about drugs and all of that in the music. And that's what we were speaking about earlier. You know, so you see exactly like why has it been this trend and craze about talking about drugs and popping all these pills? Why all of a sudden has this been the emerging topic in rap now? Why do we have to speak about that kind of stuff? You see? So like there's always a hidden agenda, but like it gets real deep. I have a feeling this space is a high disclaimer. Like, yo, this one is not safe for the workplace in some sense, and we could get shadow banned. You know?
Okay, I'm gonna just make a public service announcement. If you listen to music, that's all you do. Just listen to music. Don't get brainwashed.
Yeah, but it's all about the vibrations too that come out of the music. You could be listening to a song that says murder, 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 you know, like, yo, it could be hyping you up. But why are you feeling so hyped up about murder, murder, murder? Like, what kind of energy is coming out there? You now have this energy because now you're feeling good about all this killing music. It really is all about the vibrations that come out of the music more than anything.
And that stuff could play subconsciously too. But Triple A's, go ahead, bro. You wanted to talk?
No, I could give you any of those conspiracy theories. I could give you a reason. I think, but then it would go back to the how much are you strong-minded enough to not let fucking media entertainment influence you?
100%. You gotta be able to discern what can control you.
It's entertainment. Like, you know.
Yeah, but look. Are we really gonna say it's okay that Lil Uzi's doing this in front of people?
No, I don't agree with it.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit is nuts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. He's off his rocker, but you know.
For sure. You see, like there is a strong will that you have to have, you know, to be able to say, okay, yeah, this I can't let control me or take over anything. But at the same time, you gotta also be able to be aware that, okay, it is real, and there are people who are weak-minded who won't be able to discern this stuff, and they'll be like, oh, it's okay, it's just like, cool. People will say, yo, it's just music. But at the same time, it's more than just music. It's deeper than that. There's people who do real, like what they said, there's a rap sigil. There's people who do rituals when they make music, for sure.
Who get inspired and heavily influenced by entertainment. But the overall consensus of people, like, you know, horror films is nothing but, you know, mass murder. Like, everybody's not going out and just mass murdering people because they saw a horror flick.
And they never
that love horror flicks. Like, they love that shit. But you only look at a horror flick like one or two times, but these songs. Say Son X. Am I ready?
Nah, you not.
But you speaking facts. That's facts. Like, we listen to music more than we watch TV. And what we hear and what we see does influence us. Yeah, Jakes is right. Like, we don't get influenced much, but there are people who do get influenced by TV. That's why it's called television. It basically gives us a vision and makes us think a certain way. Look at us. Like, nowadays, those like, okay, cool. Maybe it's a preference at the same time, but nowadays we like girls with big booties. We like seeing these girls doing their thing. At the same time, we've normalized that kind of thing, and we think it's okay. We seeing all these girls shaking their booties in music videos, and it's like, damn, okay, she got a nice rack.
And it influences the women more than us.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying, though? That's exactly what I'm saying. It's basically in the vibrations of the music and what we're seeing. We get influenced by it. Look, all these girls are now talking about being bad bitches. Women are being independent. They don't need men, all of that shit.
They're all like saying
it's all in the music. Exactly, Cyber. Like, that's exactly what we're seeing in real time. Music influences everything, so we gotta be more cognizant of what we listen to. We gotta pay attention to it. Hundreds.
Come on. When you go do a drive bar, you know, in the jazz.
Definitely gotta be more aware of what you listen to.
Hold on.
Hey, hold
Hold
up.
on.
X is speaking.
Hey, we gotta pull a 2 code. X rated is speaking, Jakes. All right. We gotta pull a 2 code.
God on us. Don't pull a wolf of God on us.
No, like, when you go do it.
Hey, X rated, you might be rugging because Jakes can't hear you. One of y'all. Yeah. All right, Jakes, do your thing. Oh, they both dipped out. Hey man, good discussion though. I always wanted to address this. I'm gonna wait till Jakes get back because entertainment. This word entertainment is like is a funny word. Like, you know, Jakes will say this a lot. Like, it's all entertainment. All right, there you go. Jake, get on the mic, bro. Yeah, I hear you, bro.
All I know is when people go do drive-bys, they don't put on jazz. They put on some gangster shit.
No cap.
The other thing is, shit. I mean, you're not really impressionable when you old. When you a kid, that's when you really like start to. Okay, like when I was like 7, I did like some bad shit. I got my mom alcohol and I put milk in that shit for whatever reason. And she asked me why I did it because I told her, I said I thought it was cool because I see what Dennis the Menace do. He do like little shit like that and it's glorified and look cool type shit. That shit, that not only just music, like TV, like all that shit is fucking up society.
Facts. And Jakes,
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Cyber. Go ahead. You good?
You're saying the word entertainment. Right?
Yeah.
So like spelling, right? You spell words. Words are spelled. So you got enter, right? And entertainment, and then attainment.
Yeah.
To contain you, it takes a hold of you.
Facts. Big facts. And like same thing with television. Tell, lie, vision. They telling you majority of that shit is telling you lies. So I'm definitely privy to the play on words, you know what I'm saying? And what I wanted to address with to Jakes is like, cause Jakes would say this a lot. It's just entertainment, but like what if we not entertained by it though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we're no longer entertained by what is supposed to entertain us? You know what I'm saying? We broke out of that. I remember we had a show and I think Jakes was speaking on Stephen King, like the Stephen King books and things like that. And it made me think. It made me think about the word entertainment for real. And he was like, we just being entertained. But I was like, man, I just like in my head, what if this shit don't what if certain things like me and Jakes, we talk basketball a lot. I grew up playing basketball. That was my childhood dream to be a baller, you know what I'm saying? But I'm no longer entertained by the league. Like, somebody will have to come to me and tell me what's going on in sports, and then I'll go look at it. Because I'm no longer entertained, you know what I'm saying? But that shit entertains the masses, you know what I'm saying? So, entertainment is I think it's based on what you entertain by, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. It. Okay, go, Jax.
No, I understand and I agree with like some bits and pieces of everything that you said, X said, like with the entertainment and sports. Like I love watching basketball. I'm not that impressionable with basketball now to the point where, you know, I want to go take my basketball, run outside, and go run up and down the floor and, you know, take 100 jumpers. Like, it doesn't connect with me like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know where to cut it off at.
Facts.
It's entertaining, yeah, you know, but am I that impressionable where I just saw this crazy 360 dunk. Like I'm gonna go to the park and, you know, practice for 2 hours to try to mimic that dunk. You know, like, nah, that shit ain't happening, bro.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
Like that brings a topic for me, like at hand. Like, you know what's going on with Ja Morant, right? Do you think he's really a gangster, or was he impressed by the people or influenced by the people he's around and what he's seen to be cool in the media? Do you think that's him? Is that really him, or he was impressionable by or influenced by what he saw? Because some people are now saying, hey, rappers do that thing, so why is it bad for him to do it? Rappers do it exactly because people are impressed by all of that stuff. They influenced by what they see. They see us.
Yeah.
They see rappers do it on Instagram, go live with guns and all of that. But now look what's happened to Ja.
Well, there's a couple of things with Ja. Number one, I think he's impressionable, and I think it's also who he's around. Like he may be around some gangsters out in Memphis that, you know, they protect him. So he
Facts.
feels like, you know, I could show the hammer real quick. Like I'm good. I'm out here. Like,
I'm legit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, I also think he looked like high or drunk or something. Like he looked in that video, he looked like he was on something. Like he didn't look like he was of sound mind. Like he looked like he was zoned out. Like, yeah, we in a strip club. We you know, just living life. I'm out here. Like that's what he looked like.
I think
I pull the hammer out. Yeah.
To piggyback off what Jake's, my bad.
I'm sorry. And also, he's still impressionable because he's 22. I mean, at the end of the day, he only did what, 1-2 years of college. Like he's still impressionable. He's not mature yet. He's still got maturing to do.
Facts. To piggyback off what Jake's is saying, I think that Ja Morant is. I think he comes from that. He comes from that environment. If you look at the background of a lot of basketball players that came up the way that he did, he didn't go to a major school. He went to a mid-major. Like his school was like a D1, where a lot of kids that was just like him went to. I know somebody personally who went to that same school to play football, and he was from the west side of Atlanta, straight from the west side of Atlanta, and like that's the streets, you know what I'm saying? So that school that he went to, it gave a lot of kids who came from, you know, those type of backgrounds to do certain things. Now, I do think as a basketball player, he should and you know, a quote unquote leader, he should be moving a bit differently, but you know.
Yeah,
it's all a part of the show. Yeah, it's like the shit kind of capped to me because it's like the new NBA. It's like the new wave of the NBA that I don't like. Like, but he remind me of Allen Iverson, but then at the same time, it's like, my G, you study the game, you study Jordan, you study all of these greats. you study how they play, now study how they move. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the way you moving like way too young. Like you in Memphis moving with Gotti and all of them, and you moving a little too hard. Y'all feeling yourself a little too much, and it's like the shit.
But that's part of being 22, bro. Like, you feel invincible, man.
See, there you go again, Jake. Jake, I'm gonna disagree. There you go again. It's like, all right, nah, just because he's 22 don't mean he gotta move like that. he could be.
No, I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, he doesn't have to move like that because he's 22. He's 22 because he's naive to, I'm gonna do shit my way. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm invincible. That's what I'm saying. That's that problem. He don't listen to nobody. Yeah, like, that's what it sounds like. Like, yo, what you gonna tell me, man? I'm 22. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm the man on this team. I got undeniable talent. Like, what you gonna say to me?
And I'm rich as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm a multi-millionaire. Yeah, I'm rich as fuck. Like,
yeah.
You're on the shit right now. You can't tell me nothing.
And I dig it, but I'm on some shit like, nigga, it's 22-year-olds that got mentors and listening to them niggas too. I'm on that wave, like, cause it's like you finna put all that shit on the line now just for a strap and just to go be out of your mind, dazed and amazed. You finna put all of that shit on the line. Oh, let me put Mr. X-Bot in here. You finna put all of that shit on the line just for that cap ass shit when you could have had a mentor that you should have listened to. You playing one side and I'm playing one side, but I see what you're saying though. I definitely dig it cause we see that shit all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of people advising him, but that shit go in one ear and out the other. Like, how many people pulled us aside when we was younger? Was like, yo, you should be doing this, or you need to get your shit together, yada yada yada. You just like,
You know what? I feel like, of course, there's, it's deeper than just basketball with this, right? Of course, these people that he's with are also backing him and endorsing him, right? There's these mafias or these gang members that also endorse these people, and they have to do and act a certain way and move a certain way because of the people that are behind them. That's why he feels invincible, because he knows he has these people that are backing him up. He's with these certain gang members, So that's how I see it. I see it like that. Like, he has a certain backing that probably he feels invincible. That's why he feels invincible at this age. But for sure, he is highly impressionable at this age. Cause as like when I was at that age, I was highly impressionable. I was doing some crazy shit too with my friends, and it got me in bad situations. So he's gonna learn and see. Hindsight is really a bitch.
This shit is a fucking rerun, bro. We seen it with AI. Yo, Lenny, we saw this shit in Atlanta with Vic. Like, when Vic was the shit in Atlanta, yo, he was in everybody's music video. Like,
yeah. Nah. No cap. No cap. No, you right. You absolutely correct. But what Kamikaze's saying, I'ma scale it back because I think that this shit is bigger than us. They might just been putting them niggas out there from the jump to play this certain role. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I do believe in the humiliation aspect of this mainstream lifestyle, and shit might not probably even happen to them. They probably want me and you to go back and forth like this. So I do dig what you're saying, I dig what you're saying, and I dig what Kamikaze's saying, and it's gonna make me scale it back because it's like, all right, this shit might just be all for the ratings. It might be for the ratings. It might be for, just to keep everybody talking, keep the NBA name in everybody's mouth and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, we gon' like, Ja, you gonna be the scapegoat for this shit. You been moving like this shit, so now you playing into the hands of the people. So I dig it. I'm kind of getting right. I'm getting too passionate about it when it could be all the shit for them. So I dig what both of y'all are saying, because when I was that age, I was going crazy too, but my money wasn't long like them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't in them type of mobs and affiliations and shit like that. That's what's the difference between us and them. Like, them niggas is they own. Like, they got long money behind them, and them niggas can buy any lawyer to get out of any case, and niggas got some legit motherfuckers behind them. Xbox, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just got a soul question just so I can answer, give my opinion on this. Is the problem that he showed the gun, or is the problem that he, quotation marks, illegally brought the gun on the plane, or whatever the situation might be? What do you guys view as the ideal problem of him showing the gun? Is it just him actually showing it?
No, it's overall his character. Like, he's saying he's a hard ass guy.
Okay. So I don't know any background of John Morant in particular.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does he portray himself as a hood dude?
Yeah.
In what way?
Like, he's like, he got the dreadlocks. He rock his grill. He running with rappers. He running with all the street niggas in Memphis.
That's like mostly every basketball player though that hangs out with. Like, I mean, James Harden's little baby's best friend.
But James Harden doesn't have that look. It's like, it's a certain way that you can't.
But look, okay. So now that's what I'm asking. Is it a problem just because he showed the gun, and is it because he looks like? Are we basing the issue of his image? So is it because he, quotation marks, looks like a stereotypical gangster? We'll say he looks like a stereotypical gangster because the way he dresses and who he hangs around with.
I didn't even.
Because he's showing his gun. Is that the issue?
Before that, he got into an issue with a teenager where they were playing a pickup game of basketball, and he pulled his gun out, threatened the kid, and I think the kid's pressing charges or something. Like, maybe within the same week before this whole gun in the street.
Okay, now if we strip his career away, do you think he would still be doing this?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so personally. I think he would have been going to college, just doing his thing, being an average.
I don't know. But do you think he even went? Do you think he would have went to college in the first place if he wasn't trying to go to the NBA to play basketball?
No.
Do you think he really went to go to be a smart kid? Exactly my point. So my whole thing is, like, he's 22, however old he is. I'm 23. I have more guns than my age. I have 37 firearms.
Hold up. In GTA, you have GTA.
No, I'm saying it. This is legal. I have them in real life. I'm licensed. I have all my license. I'm legal. I'm in PA. We have our rights and stuff and laws here are amazing for firearms. And now, if he was at a firing range shooting a gun, would that, obviously waving a gun on a camera is not what you should be doing because of security and safety reasons and just ignorance, I would say. But at the end of the day, if we're just going it off just because he portrays a gangster image, I don't really see him showing the gun as an issue. I don't think he should be completely throwing his whole career away or taking it. Now, if we want to go to the illegal perspective of him, like, oh, he illegally brought it on the plane, I agree with that. But for a grown-ass man to be showing a gun that's legally most likely in the possession of him, there is nothing wrong with that. If he's waving it around, doing it stupidly, maliciously, whatever, it sucks to say it doesn't matter from that case. Yes, it's a dumb image to show to the public, but at the end of the day, it's not illegal, and you're allowed to do that if it's your gun and you're doing it in the correct ways, and you're not. But once again, it comes to the trafficking instance, you're not allowed to bring it on the team plane or whatever the instant case may be. But at the end of the day, he's grown. So
yeah, and he's and as far as they said, he hasn't broken any laws.
You see what I'm saying? So what's the issue? Is it just because he's a basketball player and kids look up to him?
Yeah, that's overall what we're speaking about, like the influence of what he was doing.
Okay.
You know,
Alright, so
that's
one
the
of the
topic.
hardest things pushed is, what are one of the most coddled and respected people in this world? In America, to be specific. We'll use America to be specific. I don't even say coddled, but we'll say respected, and a lot of kids look up to them and want to be them.
Entertainers.
Yeah, but it's not pushed that way. The entertainers push it, of course, but surprisingly, the military. Military people are maybe not respected as much from the government or the legal perspective side, of course, with funds and stuff along those lines, but they're pushed. Kids are pushed to go to the military, of course, to indoctrinate them and do all these crazy things, but kids look up to and respect people that are overseas killing people that they don't even know the reason why. So it's like, it goes a real, and that comes from America with this gun culture that we have over here in America. It's definitely deep. And it also sucks because, of course, John Moran is in the black community and he's part of the black culture. So, of course, that's stuff we need to be pulling away from. But at the end of the day, we also need to be promoting it in a legal way. There's nothing wrong with him showing a firearm. But what are the back-end story and details behind it? Was he not allowed to bring it on the story, on the plane? Of course, probably not. But, yeah, and in the age part, I'm 23 years old. So it's like, when it comes to the age perspective, even when I was 21, 18, 19, I wasn't even thinking, and I had crypto money. I was part of the first pump. So I'm not obviously up as much as that man, nowhere near. But I understand the fluctuation of the street stuff and then having a lot of money and getting out of that lifestyle. But of course, it's like, it's not his job to influence these kids. He's a basketball player. He can do whatever he wants. That's how.
Yeah, but it comes with that hidden disclaimer that, hey, you're going to be influencing a whole lot of people. There's people watching you, and you gotta be cognizant of what you do and every move and step you take. You gotta be able to discern that, okay, this may just influence a little kid out there who's really wanting to be just like me, you know. So he's basically making it okay, you know, to do that, threatening people on the court even, you know, when he's having games. I don't watch basketball like that, but I see some highlights and some things on Twitter like that. Like he threatens people on the basketball court, saying he's gangster and all of that. So, you know, all of that.
He's really about it. He's really saying all of this. Would that kind of prove the point to say and prove the point that he is actually like that? And not
or it's
pretending?
just the people he's associated with. It could be just the people he's associated with too. You know, because there could be people behind the scenes who are endorsing him, who are pushing him, and
More
that makes him feel comfortable. Exactly, and he's comfortable enough to be acting that way because he knows he has that backing. You know.
I ain't see the video yet, so I'm not talking about the video at all. I'm talking about like you know, just the way he moving, man. The way he moving is like. It's immature, like, and I'm pretty sure the NBA got some shit in their guidelines where you can't be putting no straps on TV. Like, you don't, like, all these niggas, they go to the strip club, they be out there, you don't see them they don't put that shit on video. I know they got some type of disclaimer where they got to sign off on it. Go ahead, Mr.
That's what I was about to say. It depends. That's actually incorrect because you could publicly go and see them at firing ranges or these other places in these certain facilities shooting firearms. But once again, is it because that's in a controlled area and facility that would be okay? Or, once again, it's still a legal firearm. And technically, in those cases, some of those firearms ain't even theirs. They're just shooting them. So it's even not as technical. So is it just only because of how he showed the firearm?
Yeah, I didn't see the video, so I really don't know where he had the gun at and all of that. So that's what I'm saying. I ain't see the video, but I'm just saying the NBA probably has guidelines where you can do certain things, cause I know they got social media rules. They got certain rules in the background where when you on the job, when you moving on their money and on their time, then you gotta move like this. But then when you on your own shit, when you on your own time, then you know you can move like that. So like, you know, I don't know the details of the situation, but Ja Morant, he been moving a certain type of way for long enough where it's like, bro, you know, just scale it down, do your thing. Like, we get it, you street, you come from this, you do that, you affiliated with woo woo, but my nigga, you basketball player, just move like that. You know what I'm saying?
I guess the money should have changed him. I guess he should have forgot where he came from.
I mean,
Boss.
but it's so many niggas that come from that. It's so many niggas that come from that still move in a certain professionalized way. So you know that line can go here, it can go there. Like AI had to be humble, Vic had to be humble. Look at Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison is from South Philly, but you never heard a word come out that man's mouth. And then when he had to use his strap to go do something with it, he did that shit. And then he got off the same way, the same quiet way that he always moved. It's the same way that shit got swept under the rug because of the way that he moved from day one. Them folks respected him. They didn't even want to make a mockery out of him. But you make a mockery of yourself, they gonna make a mockery out of you. Like I can dig in my bag now. I can dig in my bag and pull out a lot of the differences between this certain athlete and that certain athlete, and why this shit got blown up and why this one didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like. But it goes back to what Kamikaze was saying. Like, who knows if they just, you know, they labeling you as you the one that's gonna be doing this, you the one that's gonna be doing that, and we gonna script this shit the way for the people. That's the way I be seeing shit now. Like, this shit is like a whole fiasco. Like where it's drawn up to you know, for ratings, for whatever. You know what I'm saying? For people to watch. And for us to talk about, so I don't know.
Yeah, and they've also never just thrown $300 million at a 22-year-old just because. So that's also a big thing. They got a lot of money on that kid.
Growing up, I play a lot of basketball, and you know, it's a lot of dudes who look like Ja Morant when we was playing basketball, and a lot of niggas was scared of those type of niggas who look like that. Especially in the South, niggas who had a dreads, niggas who had gold, niggas just be intimidated by your look. You know what I'm saying? And some of these dudes was weak as hell on the court, and you know, and it was just like, I like me. That shit didn't faze me because I play all types of people playing ball, but some niggas will really be scared of you. And then when they get mad or will make a call or something like that, they'll be scared to go back and forth with them. So yes, I can say that about Ja Morant. Like, that's what folks is seeing. Like, and he come from the South. He's from South Carolina, so but he can ball. You got like you'll have 20 niggas on the court with dreads. And it'll be one or two ballers that's actually nice and actually got heart on the court out of all of them niggas with dreads playing basketball. The other dudes is just like intimidation factor.
One of those are a star.
Yeah, they want to look good while they playing. They don't really got what it takes. So yeah, I've seen that. So I see why people are stereotyping him. I'm not here for that. I'm just saying he can move a little different. That's all.
Like I said, I'm not defending it. Like, obviously it was stupid. If he shouldn't be, you know, throwing straps up on the internet. But once again, I'm saying it from the perspective if he's allowed to do that, as long as his gun was legal, or whoever's gun it was legal, and there was no current issue of him transporting or doing anything along those lines. Everything he did was legal. Should he have done it from it's a big influence? No. But once again, it needs to be explained that the situation isn't. I feel like it's getting a lot farther out of hand than it needs to be. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, true. So the overall thing is just the influence aspect of things. That's the whole reason why we brought this topic up. It's more about the influence he has on the masses, on the youth, overall. And yeah, that's why we brought this topic. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, it's a bad look because he's one of the future faces of the league doing it.
And I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I fuck with Ja Morant. I'm probably the only nigga in this room right now. I bought a Ja Morant jersey. That's the first jersey that I bought in like the last 5 to 10 years because I love the way he play. I already know where he come from. that type of style of play. He's fearless, you know, all of that. But and I want to see the best for him. You know what I'm saying? I just came from out of town and I gave my dad the jersey. I heard what was going on, but it's just like, you know, I just want to see him grow. I want to see his growth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all. So like I don't see nothing wrong with what he did, but I'm just like, yo, you can move a little differently. I get it. Gilbert Arenas went into the locker room with his strap. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't come back since. You know what I'm saying? So like they already making an example out of niggas. So like why do that? But I don't know.
And also, I hate to say it like this too, but we gotta stop looking at these rappers, entertainers, et cetera, depending on the position, as teaching our kids of how to act and what to do and what's right and what's wrong. Like, I mean, that's kind of your job. There's accountability that, of course, we need to take as well. So it's like we need to also, like, he's a grown-ass man. Of course, he's going to do what he wants to do. Is it going to be right or is it going to be wrong? But it's your choice and your decision as what's going to make the choice. And, of course, not everyone has parents, both parents, or any parents in their life. So, or even just figures that are going to be able to tell them or show them or direct them in the right way. So, of course, they look to these figures. But then again, that all comes down to accountability to yourself. Like I said, I come from a street background, and I thankfully got out of that a long time ago. As well as my family all comes from one side of my family all comes from a street background. So it's like I definitely understand it, but it's like you definitely just can't look at everyone that you don't even know in real life as an influence, of course. And it's like everyone here. It's just that's life, bro. It's like you eventually get to a certain point in age and you learn. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to sit here and take advice from this person the whole time because this isn't my life. But it takes time to realize that. So that's another thing. It's definitely parents, figures, and personal accountability that people need to also be well aware of. That's extremely important with these topics.
100%, and that's a good way to segue into some music, you know, for sure. Like it is all on us as individuals to decide what we get influenced by overall, and we can't put the blame on everybody, but overall it's more of what we're seeing and the vibrations that come out from what we're seeing and what we're hearing on the daily, what we put into our minds. So yeah, we got to take accountability for that. Like Gorilla Jake says, we got to have that hard head, or we got to be able to discern what's good for us and what's bad for us, you know. So overall, yeah, you had valid points, but yeah, overall this is the whole topic is about influence, and we just brought this up for the dark side of, you know, music and rap, and how frequencies and energies can influence us. So yeah, appreciate that, Mr. X-Bot. It really was insightful. And yeah, let me I think this is a good time to actually segue into some music, just to, you know, cool down, some cool tunes.
All right, for sure. You wanna go into the song of the week? What you got in mind?
For sure. Yeah, the song of the week, and maybe we can continue with the topic at hand. And then go into the overrated, underrated, if you have any.
Man, I don't think I got any, but I'll try to think of some on the fly.
For sure.
I might have some. Oh yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the song of the week. This was supposed to be played last week. It's called Captain Hook. And I guess it's fitting with the whole Ja Morant thing because he's off the hook now. You know what I'm saying? He reeled himself up into a crazy situation, but he's off the hook now. And, you know, shout out to him. We hope, we wish for the best for him because, you know, he's a young face of the league. But there is a photo. I don't know if you guys seen it on the internet where he actually got a picture with his mom and his dad. He's wearing like some penny loafers, a plaid shirt, and he looked like he don't look like a street dude.
He went to a good school.
Yeah, like so, you know, we all know about those guys. We all know about those guys growing up, like those lames we went to school with. Then they got some rank and they started turning hard and acting gangster and shit. So, you know, who knows? we all came up around those type of people.
And you said he's from Memphis?
He's from South Carolina. So, you know, yeah. But, you know, I feel like everywhere in America got a ghetto, got a rough spot. But, you know, I'm just saying the picture, you know how they say a picture speaks 1,000,000 words or 1,000 words? I'm just saying, though, you know, we can't rule anything out. But shout out to Ja Morant. We're going to get into this song, Captain Hook. This one is for the ladies. It's a track that I made before I got linked up with you guys. Oh, they're going to miss the Xbox requesting. It's a song that I made before I met you guys. And I was supposed to have one of my partners on it, and he never came through. So you know what I do? I hand him the Kamikaze. You dig? So Kamikaze got on that thing. It's an Afrobeat vibe. And, you know, I think we're going to speak on the Afrobeat next week. But it's it's an Afrobeat vibe. I've been doing Afrobeat for some time, you know, just to put it out there. I've been rapping on it for some time, and I shot it over to Kamikaze. This was the original Captain Hook track before the XRPL Captain Hook track. It was the one that I really wanted Gorilla Jakes to get on for some FKM shit. This was the song, Gorilla Jakes, but you know, we ended up doing some other FKM joints because, you know, with the whole Pirates theme, it was a song that I wanted to get in there, but I couldn't find the files. But I ended up getting my finding all my sessions, getting my USB going, and you know, me and Kamikaze cooked this thing up. Captain Hook, you know, it's just talking about how I got the girls on the hook. Hey, whatever girl I want, I can get it, like type shit. But I wanted to get Kamikaze in on it because he's bachelor mode. He's young bachelor. He's young, you know. Those Ekis, he's the most interesting, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here for my wife, you dig? But Kamikaze, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so let me just send this through. I just heard the vibes. You know, the Afro beats is a vibe that is new to me. You know, it's new for me to, you know, jump on. So Lemmy's the only artist that's like I've worked with that, you know, has hooked me up with some Afro beats to jump on. So when this song came about, it was like, yeah, I knew exactly what he was talking about from the get-go, from the jump. So had to speak on that vibe. You know, like music, like we've been speaking, like the vibes, the frequencies. You know, we speaking about, you know, getting with girls, and you know, having these innuendos with pirates and the waters and the seas. So, you know, that whole vibe and getting into that good groove. It is a higher vibration to the hip hop music. And I love that. I love like being on these Afro beats. It just creates a whole different synergy for me. So it was really fun making this song. I just had to go with the flow with what he was saying, no pun intended. But yeah, it was really fun making this song and working on it. So yeah, this one is Captain Hook. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy this song.
For sure. And shout out to VDA Drummer Boy. That's my Afrobeat producer straight out of Nigeria. You know, shout out to my Afrobeat producers in Nigeria and Ghana. You know what I'm saying? I pay him at XLM and XRP, by the way. So shout out to the crypto wave. You dig? I'm seeing some interesting things on my timeline regarding gun, but I ain't gonna hold the show up. Let me just play this track real quick and come back to the show. Hold on, let me play this shit. So this Captain Hook right here, man. For sure. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Triangular trap and we're on it. Whoa.
Triangular trap tsunami.
Slam me. Bet you that I'm gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Bet your boy here gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood.
fly like Peter Pan. Can I be your man? I can take you high, we gon' never land. Can I rock with you like a band? I just wanna catch a rhythm with you and I hope you understand. Can you stay on beat? We ain't gotta dance with our feet. You look way better next to me. Got you so wet like sailing the 7 seas. You only walk the plank when you're good to me. So baby you can just
call your boy Cat in hood. Call your boy Cat in hood. Bet your boy here gon' love. Shout it like her gon' judge. Bet your girl gon' get too. Call your boy Cat in hood. Call your boy Cat in hood. Call your boy Cat in hood. Keep it wet, Nike check on swoosh. Little baby ass go kid push. Rookie of the year, but I ain't no rook. I met her on the subway. This ain't no $5 foot long. Smooth ass Peter Pan peanut butter. Ain't killer shot. I think I'm gon' cuff her. Girl, I wanna be your homie and your lover. Peter Piper pick the pepper. Word to Jordan, I ain't stutter.
I never stutter, I can be your lover. Let's have this conversation deep under covers. Feel the motion of your ocean. Sailing the waters like a pirate sailing the ocean. Girl, you know this. And I noticed that you got that good. And I give you good wood, you can take a look. Now I got you hooked, don't get shook. You're trying to stay on deck, then call me Captain Hook.
Bet you that I'm gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat in hood. Bet you that I'm gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat in hood. Call your boy Cat in hood. Call your boy Cat in hood. Bet your boy here gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat in hood. Call your boy Cat in hood. Call your boy Cat in hood.
Triangular trap tsunami. Tsunami.
bringing her own spin to the crypto space, like bringing music, bringing the vibes, having conversations, educating people in ways that most people didn't even think of doing. Look, her spaces have been blowing up. She has like different spaces every week. And now people have been feeling the void now that she's not here and she's, focusing on family. So we really should be appreciating women in crypto. So yeah, it's highly underrated.
For sure. Mr. XY, you got it?
Yeah, I would say definitely extremely underrated. And I don't think people realize, especially when we are bringing new people and people into the crypto space and the XRPL alone, women are biologically interested in the people and men are biologically interested in the things. And what is crypto and what is NFT communities and these communities that we're building? Communities. It's all about people, of course, that are interested in the same things. So you definitely need women to interact and keep people engaged because they're social creatures. Like they're actually way better at like they just know how to read people better than we do. They have that intuition about people before we do, those certain instincts. And from a bigger perspective, women are 80% of the consumers. So if you want investors and you want people to come in to listen to your music, to invest into your project, to buy your items, et cetera, the women are the ones that are spending all the money in the consumer market. So, and listening to all the music, you go to these shows, these concerts, et cetera, most of them are women. But of course, if you go to like crypto conferences, NFT conferences, majority dominate, or tech industry, it's majority men. You don't see too many women, as well as even in the music industry, like we'll say hip hop, for instance. You definitely do not see too many women in the mainstream. There's very few. So, but of course, the ones that we end up looking at or that end up showing up that are in the mainstream, they end up getting very popular and getting really good connections, even if they're not just using their sex appeal, because they're just social people. They're really good with people. So extremely underrated, and we definitely need more women in the crypto space. And that's one thing that I and us at Xbox Club are actually going to be doing, is bringing a lot more women into the space and on the team as well. Because as well, I've been with my girl for over 6-7 years almost now, and she's been in crypto with me the entire time as well. Mm-hmm. So she's just as deep as I am. So definitely got to bring more women into the space.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Just a disclaimer as well. The co-founder of Sona Muse is also a woman. So she's in the background. She's not always vocal, but she's always, directing me and leading me. I wouldn't be and the team wouldn't be where we are without her guiding us with, how we should move, where we should move, all the moves. I won't lie, I would be that guy that's like always posting a whole lot about Sona Muse, but she always tells me, hey, take your time. They think a whole lot about things and how the move should be done. So yeah, definitely they're highly appreciated, and there should be more women in this space for sure.
Facts. I try to make my music about underrated topics and underrated things, and I feel like just the Women in Crypto track, it embodies how women are underrated in the space. I felt like I had to highlight them through Too Cold giving me the suggestion. So I definitely echo you guys' sentiments on regarding women in crypto. We it'll make everything. It'll lighten the mood. It'll even everything out. You know what I'm saying? And the space is dominated by guys and all of that. It'll make topics more easier to touch on, and bring both sides of the spectrum to fruition. So yeah, shout out to all the women in crypto doing their thing for real.
For sure. Is there anybody else who wants to add in to this? If you're in the audience, just put your emojis up. Let us know what you think, so we have an overall verdict on this one. Okay. So OC saying it's overrated. So OC, right? Overrated is thumbs up. Underrated means thumbs down. All right. Okay, cool. So, my next one is albums with no features. So, do you think albums with no features overrated or underrated?
Say it again. Say it again.
Albums with no features. When an artist releases an album with no features, do you think it's overrated or underrated?
Underrated. You don't need.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. Do you want me to explain first why I think it's underrated as well?
I mean, yeah. You can go ahead.
Okay, so I think it's underrated because an album is really supposed to be showcasing who you are as an artist, what you have to offer to the audience, rather than you getting all these people. Maybe when you make it or you now have a name for yourself, then you can start adding more people to it. But overall, an album is supposed to showcase who you are and your story and what you have to offer to the music industry, rather than you showing that, okay, I can make a hit song and I can only make a hit song because of XYZ artist, or because I have XYZ on the track. This is why I have it on the album, because I can get these features on there. So overall, I think it's highly underrated. Though, like at some point, if you keep flossing and saying, yo, I can make it without any features, though it's cool. Like I highly respect artists like that. But if you keep putting it in people's faces that, hey, I'm the only one and I can do this and go get these plaques without features. It's cool. It's highly underrated, but like, don't put it in people's faces too much though. But yeah, overall, it's highly underrated because we don't have that as much anymore.
Mr. X-Bot, you got it. I guess Mr. X-Bot, you there? Alright, I'll go ahead and answer. Yeah, just it's underrated, man. It's underrated. Like if you consider yourself an artist, show it. You know what I'm saying? Show that you can rap. Show that you can. You don't got to be a singer. Show you can be melodic. If you can make beats, show you can do that. Show your full. They're going OC accent to get on. Yeah, just show your full arsenal as a quote unquote artist. You know what I'm saying? And see what you can come up with. See what the consensus is. You know what I'm saying? So, I try to pride myself on writing all my lyrics, even doing my hooks, even if I'm not the best singer. You know what I'm saying? I do all my shit. If I feel like I want to have somebody like Kamikaze or another artist on there or something like, then cool. But where I'm at in my career, it would be great to have a mainstream artist on there, just to show people that my work got me somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That I'm being heard. So, it's nothing wrong with having a feature, but the fact that I didn't have no features leading up to me having this big ass feature says a lot about who I am and how I rock. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's underrated.
Yeah. So just to piggyback back before OC and X-Bot speak, with you, it's a whole different story because like you've been working on all these tracks before releasing these projects. You've been releasing all these tracks without any features. You were just doing it all by yourself, making all these crypto tracks. So it's a whole different story when you might just want someone to just complement the music or add an addition because you feel like, okay, they could add something to it. It's not just because, okay, it's a big name, I just want a big name on the song, or I just want this artist because they popping right now, you know. Rather, you know, like, even if you have a singer on the hook, I don't really consider that a feature like that, though it may be a different artist. There could be those backup singers, or those singers who are ghost singers, right, that don't want to be mentioned in a song, or they don't even, like, they get credited, but their name isn't really as a feature on the song. They just singing for you on the hook or something. Though I don't really consider that a feature like that, but yeah, that's what I just wanted to add on. OC, do you want to go first, and then Mr. Xbot?
Yeah, sure. I just want to clarify I think the first one was the producer tag on the beats, on the tracks. I do think that's overrated. But to touch on this point, I do think individual albums or individual artists with no features on albums is definitely underrated. And the reason I say that is because for an artist to be able to do a no feature album, you really do have to be in the next level of your craft, of your art, of your skill. Because, you know, there's a couple advantages that having a feature on the track, you know, what it does. And one of the main advantages is that it switches up the track just by simply adding a different voice. So it adds a different vibe. You don't have to worry about flipping it. And that's one of the difficulties, right, of having no features, is that you have to write not only the first verse, you know, but let's just say your standard track with 2 verses, but you also have to write the second verse. Now, you know, for it to be a catchy song, or for it not to lose interest, you have to do something about it not sounding the same as your first verse. And that is a whole other monster to be able to conquer, right? Because now you're adding a different flow, you're adding, you know, different type of bars. Maybe you even, you know, add, you know, something melodic. And then not only that, but not only do you have to come up with 2 different verses that complement each other and complement the beat, but you also have to do the hook. And the hook, like, you know, like that shit is it's hard. Like hooks aren't easy. Some people, hooks are easy, but the verses aren't easy. Some people have, you know, verses, but the hooks aren't easy. And it's a different style of writing when it comes to writing a verse to a hook, right? Because there's different goals, there's different mentality for the hook. You know, sometimes they want you to give you a break, you know, but it always has to be a contrast to the beat. So, you know, just by adding the difficulty to one track, now you're adding it to a whole album, which can consist of 8 to 12, if not even more tracks. So having an individual, you know, create an album with no features, to me, that really showcases, you know, their whole ability. You know, the whole ability to keep the attention, the whole ability to, you know, flip the script on the track, their ability to write hooks, the ability to, you know, keep my attention. And because all of that, you know, I do think it's underrated.
100%. Thank you for that. That is facts. Cause I'm that guy that finds it hard to make hooks more than anything. I'm more of a guy who's more inclined with verses and working on the verses than the hooks. The hooks come second after I make my verses, and then yeah, it goes from there. Mr. Xbot.
I definitely think it's extremely underrated because, like you all said, if an artist could actually do a full album with no features, I feel like that's genuinely shown their actual full potential. And one of my favorite artists, Detroit rapper Rio the Young OG, I believe it was in 2020. I believe he was the artist that had the most. He did the most features, meaning he had the most features and did the most features just because he was just running up money because he was about to go to jail, so he was just running it up. But every feature he did was A1, and all these were on mixtapes or random people's songs. And he never had an album. And then his birthday comes, no promotion, nothing, no announcement, no one knew about this. His birthday comes, he releases an album, and it charts top 5 on Apple Music or something like that. And when you actually go through and listen to the album, there's 0 features on it. It's just him the entire time, and there's literally no one on it. And I believe he stayed with the same producer the whole way through as well. I might be incorrect on that, but that just showed me. I was like, oh yeah, this dude's really nice. Not only did people like, oh, you're watering it out, you're running yourself out, just doing all these crazy features. He's like, all right, whatever, you're crazy. And then he drops his album, and next thing you know, there's no features on it, and it charts top 5. It's like amazing. He didn't do no promotion for it. Didn't even tell people he was dropping an album. And yeah, but still, it's extremely underrated. And as well, another one of my favorite artists, Baby Smooth. He barely does features at all, at all. But every album, anything he drops, like most of the tapes he drops, if he does have features, they won't be really popular people, at least mainstream wise, but they're really good features, and there'll only be 1 or 2, and the rest of the album is just completely him, or there's no feature on it. So I definitely think it's underrated and appreciated extremely when an artist can definitely flawlessly drop an album with no features, and it's good. Let alone if they're switching up the different types of songs, because if you're the same type of artist and you're rapping the same on every single song, like OC was just saying, and same with Kamikaze, you got to write a 1 verse, a hook, a 2nd verse, depending on the type of song it is. And if you're doing that, you're going to have to change up the sound. And if you're doing 8 to 12 to 20 songs, they're going to have to sound different. So the artist that I can actually switch it up, sing, be melodic on this song, do some punk type beat on this song, rap, like, oh yeah, it's definitely impressive, and I definitely think it's underrated. So.
Facts. Let me. Do you have another overrated, underrated? But before that, in the audience, do you think it's overrated, underrated? Put a thumbs down for underrated. Put a thumbs up for overrated. All right. Mr. Lemmy, do you have another topic? I have my last one, and then we could probably play Captain Hook again.
Nah, I don't got anything.
Okay, my last one is meme rappers, and when I say meme rappers, I'm talking about like artists who make they make raps that aren't really that serious. They just make them jokey rap songs that like are catchy. They're kind of catchy, but like they just stupid. If you get what I'm saying. So do you think they're overrated or underrated? If I can, I'll probably pin an artist that I'm talking about. His name is Tissa Korean. He just does these stupid.
Easy work.
Hey, he has a good song, a good catchy song. I mean, I like the hook of the Gucci Gang, something like that.
Oh, Lil Pump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Confusing now.
I guess Lil Pump. Yeah, he was a meme rapper in a sense. But yeah, there's this artist named Tissa Korean. Let me just pin it up, and then maybe Lemmy can play something from.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, let me just say my answer. Sometimes music has to be, played. You gotta have fun with it. So if he's doing his thing, just making these kind of raps, it kind of reminds me of like the Soulja Boy era. So I just pinned some up. You could probably play these, Lemmy, and people can say if you feel this kind of vibe is overrated or underrated.
All right. It's the one with stacks. All right, I see.
All 3 of them.
All right. I'm sending it to my DM because I can't be in the space. I can't be in the space on my computer. So hold on 1 second. That nigga look like somebody I know. Oh man, all right. All right, here go the Tissa Korean. Here you go.
Woo! Stacks! Woo! Stacks! Yeah! Hey, believe it, in 2023, and your ass still a bitch. Stacks! Niggas started tripping, flipping like a switch. Stacks! Niggas started hurting like grandma's heel. Stacks! Get up in that pussy back, I'm a steal. Stacks! Too fast ain't the only one with $1. Money! Too much cheese on me like an enchilada. Money! Baby girl, better swallow. Money! Sprint to that money, make my nigga follow. Money! You know, yeah.
Yeah. I'ma be silly for a long time. Yeah. I'ma be silly for a long time. Yeah. Because I get it with your sister, nigga. Don't be tripping. Diamond glistening, hoes flicking. One thing about us, we ain't tripping. I'ma be silly for a long time. Yeah. I'ma be silly.
You just doing some silly shit. Overrated, underrated.
It's underrated. I ain't gonna say I'm not finna listen to it, but it's underrated because niggas just expressing themselves. That's how they want to. That's how they feel. They, at the end of the day, they trying to take our freedom of speech away from us. Niggas just want to express themselves. So shit, that's what he doing. Shit, I don't gotta fuck with it. I don't gotta fuck with that shit, but somebody else will. You know what I'm saying? So it's underrated when I think of it like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. For me, I think it's like in between, cause like we also gotta have like fun sometimes. We can't always be serious with the music all the time. Also gotta have that time where we just have laughs, or we just go stupid with it, So it could be like a middle ground. It's just there. But yeah, I wouldn't really listen to it like in an avid way. Like I wouldn't be an avid listener for that kind of music.
Hell yeah, he sound like Gucci Man really influenced him. He doing that Gucci Man. He doing that old Gucci Man ad lib.
Hey man, like he has so many other videos, but like sometimes he goes hard with these stupid raps though. Like I'm like, damn, he has some heavy bars in there sometimes. So it's like, yeah, I just listen to it for some laughs sometimes, just to up my mood sometimes. If I feel like, okay, yeah, I've been listening to too much serious music, or maybe I just see it on the timeline, like, oh yeah, I'll just give it a listen here and there. But anyone else, if you feel like it's overrated, put a thumbs up. If you think it's underrated, put a thumbs down. If you feel like it's in between, just put both emojis like Two-Face Rob did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, for the overrated, underrated. I think this could segue into just closing off and just playing the song one last time. Unless you have anything else to add on, let me.
Nah. I enjoyed today's space. Just kicking it, cooling, man. I would like to send a shout out to everybody in the space today. You know, another great episode. Shout out to Mr. Xbot, Gorilla Jakes, OC, X-Rated, Token Panda, Space Park Drive, Two-Face Rob, man. I hope you really enjoyed it today. Jamie Diaz, Gorkenheimer. Want to spend a special shout out to Too Cold. You know, it's Women International Month, and you know, hopefully Too Cold can pop into one of these spaces, and you know, we'll play Women in Crypto for her. You know, we'll just be able to catch a vibe, like, you know, we haven't missed a step. You know, so just pray that she's in good spirits and her family is doing well, man. So, you know, just shout out to everybody, and Kamikaze as well. If I didn't say his name, shout out to Kamikaze too. Shout out to everybody, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, first and foremost, shout out to the host with the most, Too Cold. Though she's not here, you know, gotta show love. Condolences once again to her family, and I hope everything is, you know, well for her, that she comes out strong. You know, she's been working hard, doing all this for over a year now, you know, making all these spaces. So, you know, you can definitely feel the void in the XRPL community, you know, with the spaces not being up. But yeah, all love to her. Shout out to everybody who pulled through. Shout out to Gorilla Jakes, the host with the most, the substitute teacher, for bringing this topic, because it came about from last week. Shout out to him. Shout out to Lemmy for sure for hosting this and doing this thing on the live. Really appreciate you pulling through. X-Rated, shout out to you also adding your input, and Mr. X-Part, we really appreciate you. Token Panda and OC, shout out to you guys. Really appreciate you guys for sure. You guys are great, doing your thing. Congrats, OC, for your company as well. Hope for the best with you and Lost Art LLC. Jamie Diaz, appreciate you for pulling through. Two-Face Rob, all love, man. Hope that you could join the platform. Gorkenheimer, really appreciate you pulling through. Also appreciate Cyber 2 and Space Park. Appreciate you guys. All love. Greatness is coming through. Sonar Muse, we've been working. We just released some demo videos. We'll be releasing more demo videos about the platform and what we've been working on. So NFTs, we are going to be releasing the collection creator soon. So if you are an artist, please make sure to go into your artist profile and add your NFT storage API key to your profile so that you can start minting your music when we go live. You can edit your songs, go to your song settings and edit the song as well. You'll be able to set it as mintable so that you can create a collection with it, and so that all the metadata just gets added on automatically instead of you having to do that yourself. You just need to add the minor information when creating a collection. But overall, we do have NFT rev share. We also just bought some music from the artists on the platform. We just wanted to show love and to ensure that, hey, we supporting you guys for the first purchase of your music, just to show that, yeah, this functionality is there. So if you are an artist and are interested in joining the platform or want to know more about something,
Sorry.
Don't hesitate to email us at info@sonarmuse.org. That's info@sonarmuse.org if you are interested in getting to know more about our platform. But all love, really appreciate you guys joining the Wake and Bake, and looking forward to you guys joining the 51st episode, which will be our anniversary next week. So all love. And the week after, which will be our 52nd episode, a full-on year again. That will be basically a full-on year, but we'll be releasing our second side of the Ripple Effect. So that's coming in 2 weeks' time on the 23rd of March, we are launching and releasing our second side of Ripple Effect. So we look forward to having you guys next week and in the next show. So pull through. All love.
For sure. Appreciate you, Kamikaze. Everything that you do for the space, man. I let them know time after time. Young legend in the game, in this blockchain game, man. For sure. So we're gonna close it out with Captain Hook. So if you guys missed out on us playing it earlier, this is the song of the week. Captain Hook, Lemmy, Killer Strider, VDA Drummer Boy from Nigeria on the beat. It is an Afrobeat track. You already know. So let's get it. You guys have a great week. We're gonna catch y'all next week for our 1 year episode, 1 year anniversary. And you guys be blessed. Be safe out there. Love. Whoa.
Triangular traffic went on.
Whoa.
Bet you that I'm gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Bet your boy here gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood.
Fly like Peter Pan, can I be your man? I can take you high, we gon' never land. Can I rock with you like a band? I just wanna catch a rhythm with you and I hope you understand. Can you stay on beat? We ain't gotta dance with our feet. You look way better next to me. Got you so wet like sailing the 7 seas. You only walk the plank when you're good to me. So baby you can just
call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Bet your boy here gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Keep it wet, Nike check on swoosh. Blue baby ass go kid push. Rookie of the year, but I ain't no rook. I met her on the subway. This ain't no $5 foot long. Smooth ass Peter Pan peanut butter. Ain't Killer Shot, I think I'm gon' cuff him. Girl, I wanna be your homie and your lover. Peter Piper, pick the pepper, word to Joe, the night stutter.
I never stutter, I can be your lover. Let's have this conversation deep under covers. Feel the motion of your ocean. Sailing the waters like a pirate sailing the ocean. Girl, you know this. And I noticed that you got that good. And I give you good wood, you can take a look. Now I got you hooked, don't get shook. You're trying to stay on deck, can't call me Captain Hook.
Bet you that I'm gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Bet you that I'm gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Bet your boy here gon' love. Shout it like her gon' jug. Bet your girl gon' get tough. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood. Call your boy Cat and Hood.
Triangular trap tsunami.